A lot of people still wonder, how can Trump supporters still back him after all of this? The indictments in Jan 6 and immigration, the dumb shit he says, Project 2025, praising dictators, wanting to be a king. How can they still support him? I can tell you. Because it's not about politics, it's about identity. It's their identity, and it's a hell of a drug. See, when you support a politician, you can walk away when they fail you. You could support a movement but still question its tactics when it strays. But when that movement becomes your identity, every criticism feels personal. Every fact that doesn't agree with their view is seen as a threat by that person. And the only response left is denial or projection or rage. These aren't conservatives defending conservative values. These are people defending themselves, their status, their privilege, their grievance, their fear of change. You could do a side-by-side of Trump's failures next to his own voters' suffering, and they would still say, yeah, but he gets me. He gets me. Not he helps me. Not everything's better. Not he improves my life. He just hates the people I hate. And that's all it takes. They would rather lose healthcare than admit they were conned. They would rather watch their hometowns rot than admit Biden didn't do it. They would rather cheer on a man who mocks fallen soldiers, cheats on his wives, lies like it's a reflex, and fakes Bible verses because somehow that's their guy. And here's the wild part. When these people finally let go of the cult, when the Trump mask finally comes off and they're no longer stuck in this identity loop of grievance and owning the libs, they become rational. They start asking questions. They reclaim their actual beliefs, not the ones force-fed to them by Fox or Newsmax or their grandma on Facebook. They realize being anti-woke isn't a political stance, it's the right's branding tool. That Law and Order was never about laws, it's about control. And that the real con was making them think empathy was weakness when it's not weakness, it's human. So it's not surprising they stick with Trump through it all. Because they weren't defending politics, they were defending a story about themselves. A story that said, you're the real American, the forgotten one, the victim in someone else's success. But the second they realize they're not victims and that this country hasn't been taken from them, it's just growing with or without them, that's when they break free. Trump didn't build a coalition, he built a giant mirror. And a lot of people just can't stop staring into it. And if you want to follow me over on Instagram, same handle, links in the bio, remember, I am not the dark left. We are the dark left. Please join me in helping to call out the bullshit and bring some sanity back to the conversation.